Joining us, head coach of the Cavaliers, Dane Damron. UVAY is 1-0 on the early season, 41-9. Winners over Ferrum on opening night. Coach, we'll start there before we talk about this week's game. Really jump out early, 31-0 at halftime. Gillespie over 100 yards on 10 carries. He scores 3 touchdowns, and your team just kind of dominates there from the start and puts it away at halftime.
Yeah, I thought we came out and played really well. Defense was lights out in the first half. We kind of expected that. Wasn't real happy with our first drive of the game offensively, but after that, we did get going. Stalled out down there one time in the second half. But as I told Coach Lewis, it was kind of good because we needed to see a field goal go through the uprights. And Kellen also had a chance to hit that 50-yarder, which was huge for us. So excited, with how we played. I wish we'd played a little bit better second half. I think human nature took over a little bit in the second half with how offensively we played. Kind of came out sluggish, but celebrate all the wins, no matter what they look like. You celebrate them all, so we're happy to be 1-0.
Another single-game program record for your defense. Ferrum held to negative 18 rushing yards. And a guy I want to talk about, freshman Michael Williams. He comes in, forces 2 fumbles, 5 tackles for loss. Your assessment of his play and the defense as a whole there on opening night?
Oh, I thought defensively, we were tuned in. We had one bad series in the second half. Our one defense, I think Markel Daly played 9 snaps. Joe Burgess played 8. So our ones didn't play a whole much, but we knew going into the year that Michael had a chance to be good. Bubba had a chance to be really good. And it's good to see him have a chance to come out and do that. We're counting on him for good things this year.
You talked about it a little bit, but a 50-yard field goal, that's also a single-game program record. How big is it for the confidence of that young man and for you as well and Zach Lewis, offensive coordinator, play calling, knowing, when you get down to the scoring territory, you're a lot more confident in your kicker getting 3 points on the board?
Yeah, we've never doubted Kellen Lake's strength. It's just always been his consistency. He's had a really good camp. And anytime that you feel like you can get to the 25-yard lines and you feel like you've got a really good chance of coming around there with 3 points, that frees up the play caller a little bit. So that was good. That was good for Kellen. That was good for the whole specialist crew. So that was a good one.
One guy we talked about a little bit in the preseason, Markel Harrison, a guy that we thought had a chance to step up, and he really stepped up on opening night. A career-high 9 catches for him. He just missed a 100-yard night. Touch on that and the amount of guys that caught passes in that game. Your quarterbacks were really throwing around to everyone.
Yeah, Markel's a kid that runs well. Still a little inconsistent catching the ball, but, I thought Coach Lewis and his staff did a really good job of taking advantage of things to get him the ball. And we know Dorian can play. It was good to see Tyler Kirkus get a catch. We need to see Miles Ward step up. He's going to play a huge role for us this year and get Jaleel going. Jaleel's a kid that when he catches the ball, he's got a chance to score every time. And so we did. I think you said we had 10 people catch the ball, which is really good. We think that we're talented at wide receiver. And I thought when Lyndon plays within the framework of the offense, he's really good. When he goes big play hunting, sometimes I think his effectiveness drops a little bit, and that's something that we've talked to him about. But I think he was 22 of 34. Should have been 28 or 29 for 34. We had 5 or 6 drops. So we were happy with how we played. It's a good first game. The first game, you never know how it's going to happen. So we're excited.
Now going on the road to take on a NCAA Division I FCS opponent in North Alabama. This will be their first home game as a full FCS member. They just transitioned. Coach, it's a really good program. They won 3 national championships at the Division II level in the 90s. Just your mindset on getting your kids on this stage of games on ESPN Plus and playing these Division I games, which you like to do now on a yearly basis.
Yeah, I think it's a great opportunity for our kids. North Alabama is really good. And like you said, historically, they've been one of the top Division II teams, the last however many years, but they're making the transition up to the Atlantic Sun. It's a historic Division II stadium. There's been a whole lot of national championship games played in that stadium. So I think it's a great opportunity for our guys. You always want to be tested. And I think that our kids will be very excited. 2019, I thought we played Tennessee Tech really well. Went into the fourth quarter with a chance to win that game. And then I thought we represented ourselves very well against East Tennessee State last year, in the second game of the year. So our kids will show up. North Alabama's going to be hungry for a win. As you said, it's their first full FCS game, with 63 scholarships. And so I know that their kids will be excited to be in their home opener and everything. So it'll be a tall task, but we're going to do our best not to look at the scoreboard. Winning or losing, it doesn't matter. We got to play up to our standard and just continue to get better, because we know what the next 9 games are. And so we got to go in there and leave with a good feeling in our mouth, whether we win or lose, about how we play. And is it a game that we can win? Yeah, it's a game that we can win if we go in there and play well. There's no question about it. It's a game that we can lose also. If we knew for sure we were going to win, if we for sure going to lose, we wouldn't go down and play it. It wouldn't make any sense. So we're excited about the opportunity. I think our kids are. So let's load up and go.
Coach, final question for you. When you play these games against these FCS schools, what is it you want to see out of your guys and your team, to move forward going into South Atlantic Conference play?
Just take the game plan and do the game plan. We'll have a hard time blocking, but we got to make sure that we do some things where we can move around a little bit and do some things. And defensively, we got to cover. But I think you just look for your kids to play and play for 60 minutes and not look at the scoreboard. These upsets happen all the time. And so we just got to go down there with the mindset that we're going to play, that we're going to go play. And, the outcome will take care of itself, Daryl. If we go and play up to our ability, the outcome will take care of itself. Like I said, I love this team. I love these kids. I think they're excited about this opportunity. Hopefully, I know Markel Daly and Tony Davis and Gavin Renshaw, we're going to have a good crowd there just because of those young men. And I know they're excited to have a chance to play in their home state. So we're excited and look forward to it.
Kickoff 7:00. The game can be heard live on 93.5 WXM, WXM.com. You can watch the game on ESPN Plus. Coach, thanks for your time and good luck this weekend.
Thanks, Daryl.